introduced at the end of 2006, this is the last year for the Toyota FJ Cruiser, the reincarnated FJ40 series Land Cruiser that will shortly journey to Takamagahara, the plane of high heaven. In its first model year, we drove it to SEMA and found it, shall we say, coarse. It bobbled on the freeway and droned in the cabin, its boxy interior providing 4 bounce boards for unpleasant frequencies. Tall mirrors helped one work around the eclipse of vision aft of the B-pillars, but navigating traffic required forethought and technique. Its turning circle was measured in kilometers. For the first 2 years of its life, it needed premium gas. It may have been fun to look at, but we couldn't wait to get out of it. The current FJ is rugged, and surprisingly it's not really all that coarse dynamically. We drove into the California desert, spent nearly a week playing around off-road, drove it back and then did a lazy Sunday drive to Santa Barbara, all in amiable comfort. That could have to do with their Ultimate Edition being fitted lots of Toyota racing development parts, like the TRD coils wrapped about Bilstein shocks affixed to handsome 16-inch TRD wheels on 265/75R16BF Goodrich all-terrain TA tires. The bellow from the TRD engraved tailpipe is totally copacetic at steady throttle, but gets a touch frenzied if you bury the accelerator. Moving is not a problem, though. The 4.0-liter V6 puts out 260 horsepower and 271 pound-feet, not a raging amount of go for a 4,343-pound truck, but plenty to do whatever you need to do as long as you remember you're in an SUV. When the FJ first came along, it had 239 horsepower, 278 pounds-to-foot. Beyond its quadratic styling, that we still think looks good, the FJ remains full of quirks, like the 3 miniature windshield wipers, the sun visors for the side windows, the backup camera screen in the rearview mirror, the fact it's available in 2-wheel drive and, on the 4x4 versions, with a 6-speed manual transmission. It still feels like Toyota knew this was only going to be a fling and not a love story, so it didn't lavish its heart nor its wallet on the relationship. The FJ Cruiser only ever received incremental improvements. The interior is barely different now than it was in 2007.